regards to finance, but also to you, Mr. Smith. Thank you for reaching beyond the city of East Cleveland. And those are issues that certainly we should look at, and those are the issues of economic development, storefront renovation. There are a lot of ways that one can spend that HUD money. And yes, we're spending it towards demolition, we're spending it to rehab of homes, but there's also the business side that has to be focused on as well, and that's the rebirth of the renaissance of our downtown East Cleveland. And I know my councilwoman, Barbara J. Thomas, did not acknowledge that. She had a lot to say, but I know that she's been working with the business persons in that particular section of East Cleveland, which represents the largest portion of business district in East Cleveland, and that is that Forest Hills development, that Forest Hills shopping center over there on Euclid near Superior. So there are thoughts to do those things, and your input, your creativity, your support with the mayor and council can make that a reality and make those things happen. As to my colleagues who have addressed finances here in the city of East Cleveland, I do want you all to know that I appreciate each and every one of your attendance at our council meetings. The four of us have met on a regular basis with the administration and as individuals to iron out these differences relative to finances. So that you know, one of our loudest spokespersons on council, Mr. Martin, is one that screams. He talks loudly, but I assure you, what you heard or saw in the papers during the earlier months of January was not accurate. Most of you see my spirit today, and it's the same spirit that was exhibited the day that Auditor Dave Downs came to the city of East Cleveland. I'm merely doing a press conference at the conclusion of a press conference, wanted to articulate, as I stated to the Plainview reporter, the issues relative to the finances from council's perspective. And I also stated in that meeting, at the rate of expenditures that we're actually performing here in East Cleveland, we were actually moving towards, thank you, Auditor Yaus, for the creation in September 2011 of the term fiscal caution. But our expenditures are far exceeding that, and we are afraid, we are frightened. Individuals such as Councilman Nathaniel Martin, and a loud spokesperson on finances at our council meeting, not the only one, has said on numerous times that we're exceeding our dollar amounts here in the city of East Cleveland. Our expenditures are far exceeding the revenue that we're bringing here in the city. East Cleveland City Council took the necessary measures to create the audit committee under the leadership of Mr. Silvera, Ms. Ewing, and Ms. Bowman. That hadn't been done in at least the 7 years I've served on council. The reinstatement of an audit group to oversee, to be another watchdog as it relates to our finances. Sometimes when we're speaking before you, perhaps you're tired of hearing us, but there are another arm of people who are willing to take on those challenges and to do the research so that we can be as one here in the city of East Cleveland, so you have a citizen participation in that arena as well. But during that meeting, a lot was stated. We are moving towards fiscal emergency, in my opinion, and I pray that that doesn't happen. And so we are going to continue to work diligently with both branches, the administrative branch through the mayor and council, to come up with a draft document. For you see, this council, it was no surprise, the visit in September when it was announced by the auditor that we were moving into fiscal straits that would now prompt an emergency